video stays okay. I've had the issues just last week or so. For Wales, Tiny Rebel, and it's their Froozz.i. Fruit Smoothie IPA, 6.5% ABV. On the eye is hazy and red. On the taste, peach and raspberry. Sounds absolutely awesome. Doesn't really say more than that. The writing's so bloody dinkum. Can't read it anyway. So, cheers. And the first time, the top man, Dave, Mr. Goathead, it's the Welsh glass, so it's come out for a Welsh beer review, because if I know the breweries from Wales beforehand, and I never really schedule beer reviews in. I don't have I'm doing this today, that. No. I'll do whatever I feel, you know. Gotta be honest, I feel like utter shite at this moment. Fucking hell, if this is COVID, it's giving me the bitch walloping. If it's not COVID, it's a cold that's giving me a bitch walloping. Yeah, man. But in any case, yeah, it's giving me a right kick in the bollocks. So, definitely got a raspberry looking port, a bit hazy, 1/2 centimetre of white head, tarty, a tarty nose on this. Certainly raspberry on the nose. Did it say peach? I thought I forgot. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I'm going to go in. I'm going in the hot tub for an hour. Then I'm going up the arse, and I'm going to fall asleep on the settee watching some film. Yeah, there's not many times I get walloped, but today, and so whether it's got cold or whether it's something more, don't know. But you know when something's giving you a kicking, yeah. Up yours, COVID. Hopefully. Oh, kin, yes. Did you get the kin? Hopefully you didn't get the F. Peach, raspberry combining there, and proper smoothie like beer. It's amazing, isn't it? What I love about beers, and being genuine, yeah, not from some scripts. I don't read scripts. I won't remember them anyway, and fuck writing scripts out. I ain't got time, you know. Life's busy enough, you know what I mean? And yeah, but when a beer all of a sudden gets you, there's a moment in every beer that all of a sudden you're drinking, you're like, oh, hell yes. And that was the moment. God, that's nice. Gotta be honest. Ooh. Lots of carbonation going off. Good hazy pour, quite a dark looking pour. Got this, I think, from LowCostbeer. It's part of my LowCostbeer beer haul. Can't imagine I got it from anywhere else. I pretty much, it's not the fact that, you know, I'm up anybody's backside, but I pretty much stayed to certain places to buy beer, because their reputation and the fact that I've had great customer service throughout is key to me. You know, I don't want to go anywhere, and I certainly don't want to go anywhere that's up the backside of somebody that I'm not overly keen on. So, you know, is what it is. I'm a week away from the Arboretum Beer Festival. All my favourite local breweries are there. I'm not going to be. £16.50 admission. That's before you buy a chuffing beer. And I'm going to go, and I mean, unless I change my mind, unless I get some nice money earners beforehand and change my mind, then I'm not. Plus you don't want to see me on camera decking someone. Oh yeah, you're that little. Yeah, here mate, both. Yeah, yeah. I remember you from 12 years ago. Yeah, little bitch. We all have issues, don't we? You know, 12 years ago, I had the dirty done to me from the greatest of heights. I absolutely loved my workplace at the Arbo, one of the best parks in the UK, and I had the dirty done on me. Group of lazy bleeders all conspired against me, and you know, my faith in humanity died that day. We were all as bad as each other's, you know. We were all absolute piss takers, banter, banter that, you know, in these days probably wouldn't be allowed, but in them days it was run of the mill, you know. And yeah, uh, banter's banter, you know. It's not meant to be hurtful, you know. Never was really, and well, yeah, it destroyed my outlook on people. And bogger me, 9 years later, I went to the Park Estate, and that was a new um, episode of Bad Person. It's yeah, you kind of wonder in life, is it me? You know, is it me? Am I just a magnet for bloody idiots, or did I make the wrong decision in trusting people? I think that's more the case. As anything in life, with anything that people we meet and that, you know, most people, there's no agenda, absolutely no agenda whatsoever. However, there are some people with an agenda that soak in what you say, being nice and decent to you, and then remember that, and then they use that against you, um, even, you know, even if it's really nothing. But these things go on, you know. You need to look in the news at some of this crap in the news, and it's like, bloody hell. Oh, in any case, I'm feeling it's like I've had 15 pints, yet I've only had this beer and the beer I reviewed earlier, and I was already knackered and out of it before that. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a nice hour in my hot tub. Once the temperature cools down, that's why I'm doing a beer review, because while the wife's out there getting cooler, I can jump in. It's nice for me. Well, a quick wee first, as you do. But in any case, Tiny Rebel. Wow, nice beer. And for those watching the channel, you may well have noticed that we're 66 away from 3,000. Man versus world's strongest beer. Not the Duvel challenge. Yeah, yeah. Well, the Duvel challenge where Scott drank 10, Simon drank 7, and I have no idea what the other one drank. Yeah, or his wife. I mean, let's be fair. To give people their due, and you know me, I don't give a shit anyway. But to give people their due, certain beers, certain spirits have no effect. So that night, and we can all assume or not assume, but Beer Hooligan, I watched that video and studied it. He may well have drank the whole lot, but he may well be that much of a connoisseur of the Belgian stuff that it really didn't affect him. Simon was gone. Scott was, oh God, he was slaughtered, bless him. You know, there's what we've got to remember is beer is good till you drink too much, and then it can be dangerous, and then it can be severely dangerous. And you know, whatever the case may be, you know, you've got to be careful. I know this. We all know this, don't we? You've got to be careful in life and what you drink, and too much. I know somebody who died of alcohol poisoning. He was an arsehole, so he fucking deserved it. But he was an arsehole, and best day of my life when he died. But yep, I'd love to go back as the 51-year-old version that you see in front of you, to his, whatever he was he 40? I don't know. It don't matter a shit. And go back in time to that point when he was battering my mum, and show him a different version of the Wraggy. And it'd be nice, if you didn't get into trouble for doing it, obviously, because obviously none of us want to get into trouble for giving somebody what they deserve. But it would be nice. And that's coming from a very sober Wraggy, not from a drunk beer review. So my hatred for that person is relentless. Oh, the peach and raspberry is sublime. I do apologise to Tiny Rebel. This is a very different review. I do good reviews, I do different reviews, I do reviews where I call people out. It's what you have in a pub. When you're in a pub, the talk is different. It's not all PC. We do what we do. I never did beer reviews to be anything other than just somebody who enjoys a beer. Yeah. That is absolutely spot on. It's funny, isn't it? Comes across as a bit of a slightly tarty beer at the initial start of it, and now it's definitely come as a thicker, like a lactose creamy beer with certainly peach and raspberry in it, and it's hitting home beautifully. Still feel absolutely crap, mind you. I think me and the bed are going to see each other a lot earlier tonight. Yeah. Pardon me. Is what it is, if you're not well, you're not well. Smooth as you like, fruity. I get the smoothie part of it. So we've had a bit of an off thing, and now we're back to the review mode. I do apologise. I did live a life that was god awful, and I've seen stuff that I would not want to do. I would not want to put on my worst enemy. Yeah, well, maybe one. But you know what I mean. I've seen women being beaten, windows smashed, blood everywhere. Stood in front of my dad when he stabbed my mum behind the ear. Stood in front of him, said no, as an 8-year-old. Funnily enough, never actually got to talk to my dad as an adult, or even as a teenager. Sad, really. You bring children into this world. You're part of the reason they're here, and being there for them is key. Their partner, be it woman, man, whatever, who you're with, maybe an arse, but perseverance and working past their idiot, because some people are idiots, it is what it is, but working past that to be the best person that you can be, and always be the better person, is key. So anyway, you're quite emotional there, I do apologise. It's funny because I really do wear my heart on my sleeve, and little things can trigger that. And I've got to go out there in a minute. If the wife sees me with red eyes, she'll be wondering, what the hell have you been doing? So yeah, from Tiny Rebel, Fruit Smoothie IPA, absolute belter, guys. First time in my Welsh, pint of Welsh glass. Really proud of this glass. From a top class bloke. I'm hoping he can come to Nottingham this year for the Robin Hood Beer Festival round 2. Obviously, we've all got lives, you know, it's tough for all of us. And there are many people, ooh, getting out that wind. There are many people I'd love to see in person, you know. And, but obviously, you know, we've all got lives and we've all got partners and family, and it's not always easy, and jobs, obviously. But yeah, cracking beer, good 4.4 out of 5 for me. Really enjoyed it. Top class beer from Tiny Wraggy Brewery. Cheers all.